There must be something in that Walton DNA that says, get up off the ground and change things for the better. They are excellent stewards of this region. We're very, very fortunate to have not just Sam Walton's legacy, but the entire Walton family as stewards of this region. The name Walmart originated with Bob Bogle. Bob and Marilyn Bogle are very well known around Northwest Arkansas today for their philanthropy. Bob Bogle was the first manager of Walton's Five and Dime. Sam said, well, what do you think we should call it? And Bob said, well, you've got FedMart, you got this Mart. So he wrote down Walmart, all as one word, okay, just like we have it today. Took the card, put it in his pocket and said, didn't say anything, didn't say, oh, okay. As they're putting the store together, Bob is over there and the sign maker is going up the ladder and it had W-A-L and he's going up the ladder with an M, and that's when Bob knew, that Sam had taken his recommendation to be Walmart. It's a different world today. It's a different way of working at Walmart. The fact that Walmart is staying here in Northwest Arkansas, I think it's tremendous. I think it's huge. That wasn't a decision made in a vacuum. I think everybody that works here supports it. If the culture isn't there and the people are not happy, and the people don't have a purpose like we do at Walmart, of saving people money so they can live better, of lowering the cost of living for everyone, then it's just buildings. What's important is that those buildings are going to be filled with Walmart associates who are energized and who really, really are mission driven. And that's exciting. To me, that's exciting. Doug is driving this ship so that we're, again, always focused on the customer. How can we make life easier for them? A couple of weeks before Sam passed away in 1992, he was awarded the Medal of Freedom. And he said, if we work together, we'll lower the cost of living for everyone. We'll give the world an opportunity to see what it's like to save and to have a better life. So if you break that down, he says, if we work together, that's key. Because one of the things that Sam said at that ceremony back in 1992 was, he said, we're all working together. That's the secret. That's a very big part of our culture. Our culture is based on our four core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence. And you can't have that if you're not working together, and you can't work together successfully if you don't have that. He had a global vision. He said, we'll give the world an opportunity to see what it's like to save and have a better life. And that's where our company's purpose comes from, saving people money so they can live better. As we look to the future, it's important to look to see what you did in the past. The visitor center was here on the square continuously until 2010. In 2009, we began looking at how we can reinvent the museum, because it was a long time. It had been, it hadn't been updated a whole lot. We closed it to do major construction, and we moved the museum. It took us about a year and a half to get this completed. And then we had the grand opening in May of 2011, just ahead of the grand opening of Crystal Bridges. It was time to go through a remodel, a reinvention of the museum, because they knew that people were going to be coming in to Bentonville in droves. We said, okay, it's time. It's time that we improve this here. A few months later, Crystal Bridges opened up on November 11th, 2011. The flow of people hasn't stopped. Last year, we welcomed over 400,000 people to the Walmart Museum. It's not a big museum, but that's a lot of people to come through here. It's important to preserve Walmart's history, Walmart's heritage in a tangible way. Nobody's ever grown the way Walmart has and been able to maintain such a strong culture. Sam wanted to serve the underserved in the heartland of America. And if you look at how the company grew, it grew from the heartland. It was one-stop shopping. They could get what they wanted, they could get what they needed, and they could get it at everyday low prices. Walmart did that and continues to do that today, and will continue to do that way into the future.
Hey, are you subscribed yet? You better do so in order to never miss a segment. Click below and subscribe today.